How is it going, my beautiful, muscular, fit queens and kings, kings and queens, goddesses and gods and goddesses all across the planet and universe right now? Thank you for stopping by and tuning into my YouTube channel, IFBB Naya. Wherever you are in the universe right now, whether it is the grand rising, the afternoon, the evening, or the night, I am sending you so much compassion, abundance, and love at this time. I am so excited and happy that you are here. I am so ready for an energizing and replenishing workout that I have for my beautiful, muscular, fit community out there. In today's workout, I am going to be performing a full body exercise, 2 back exercises, and a lower body workout. In today's workout, I am going to make sure that I practice good form. That is essential for maximizing muscle engagement and preventing injuries. It involves maintaining proper alignment, using a full range of motion, and focusing on controlled movements during exercises. And I also want you to do the same during your workout. Another thing that I'm going to make sure that I keep in mind during my workout today is full range of motion, ROM. In fitness and bodybuilding refers to complete movement potential of the joint during an exercise, which is important for maximizing muscle growth. Research indicates that training through a full range of motion, ROM, generally leads to better muscle development compared to using partial reps. Okay, let's get our muscles exercising. Beautiful, muscular, fit queens and kings, kings and queens, goddesses and gods and goddesses. Let's get into it. The first exercise that I am going to be performing of the day is Bulgarian split squats. This is definitely my number one favorite exercise of all time. I have seen so much muscle growth, development, and muscle hypertrophy, which refers to an increase in the size of skeletal muscle through enlargement of existing muscle fibers. Hypertrophy is the primary mechanism by which my muscles have grew larger and stronger in response to resistance training. At the cellular level, hypertrophy involves an increase in the size and number of myofibrils within muscle fibers, as well as increased protein synthesis to support this growth. As individual muscle fibers enlarge, the overall cross-sectional area of the muscle increases, allowing it to generate more force. As a compound lower body exercise, Bulgarian split squats work many muscles of the legs at the same time. Bulgarian split squats primarily work the quadriceps along the front thigh, along the front of the thighs. Other muscles include the hamstrings along the back of thighs, glutes of the buttocks and hips, and calves along the back of the lower legs. This exercise is intended to target your front leg. Your back leg is there to offer some balance and support, but the engagement and burn should be felt primarily in your front leg, particularly the quadriceps of your front leg. Bulgarian split squats also include a balance challenge to keep you steady on one leg. This keeps core muscles, including the abdominal muscles, spinal erectors, which run along the spine, engaged throughout this movement. How to do Bulgarian split squats. Number 1, hold one dumbbell in each hand. Number 2, place your back leg on a bench or sturdy chair and plant your other foot firmly on the ground. Number 3, maintaining a tall posture. Descend into the single leg squat by bending your front knee and dropping your back knee directly toward the floor beneath you. Number 4, stop when your front leg comes roughly to a parallel or deeper based on your mobility. Number 5, press into the floor with your front foot to return to the starting position, focusing on staying balanced. Aim to distribute 90% of your weight on the front foot and only 10% on the balancing leg. Do the movement slowly and carefully, squeezing your core muscles and the dumbbells in your hands helps you maintain balance. The next exercise that I am performing of the day is bent over dumbbell row. The dumbbell bent over row is much like its barbell counterpart and is a great lat exercise with dumbbells. For the reason that you're in a hinge position, this row variation improves lower back endurance through isometric contraction. This makes it a great accessory exercise for improving your deadlift because you're holding the hip hinge for under load for some time. How to perform the bent over dumbbell row. With a dumbbell in each hand, hinge at your hips until the dumbbells are below your knees. With your shoulders down and chest up, squeeze your shoulder blades together and roll the dumbbells to the front of your hips. You want your elbows to be angled at about 45 degrees away from the torso throughout the movement. Pause in the top position for a second and then slowly lower the dumbbells down, reset and repeat. Keep your back straight throughout the entire movement. Friends and family and friends, if you did not know how do muscles grow, or if you did, I am still going to tell you in this video today the science of muscle growth, the physiology of muscle growth. After you work out, your body repairs or replaces damaged muscle fibers through a cellular process where it fuses muscle fibers together to form new muscle protein strands or myofibrils. These repaired myofibrils increase in thickness and number to create muscle hypertrophy, which is growth. Muscle growth occurs whenever the rate of muscle protein synthesis is greater than the rate of muscle protein breakdown. This adaptation, however, does not happen while you actually lift the weights. Instead, it occurs while you rest. So how do you actually add muscle to your muscle cells? This is where satellite cells come in and act like stem cells for your muscles. When activated, they help to add more nuclei to the muscle cells and therefore contribute directly to the growth of myofibrous muscle cells.
I give you rain and thunder.
Muscle growth, also known as hypertrophy, occurs when our muscles are subjected to progressive overload. This means lifting heavier weights, performing more repetitions, how much you perform the exercise, or challenging our muscles in new ways. When we lift weights, our muscles experience microscopic damage to their fibers. In response to this damage, our body initiates a remarkable process of repair and adaptation, ultimately leading to larger and stronger muscles. The next back exercise that I am performing of the day is the RDL row. The RDL row is a complete posterior chain exercise. Because of the reduced points of contact, you'll receive feedback if your rowing form is off. If you want a strong lower back, combining the dumbbell deadlift with a row is the way to go. You can use 1 or 2 dumbbells for this exercise. How to perform the dumbbell RDL row. Have a dumbbell or 2 in front of your feet. With your feet hip width apart, get into a good hinge position. Knees slightly bent and feel the tension in your hamstrings as you hinge forward, not your lower back. Grip the dumbbells and roll toward your hip, keeping your shoulders down and chest up. Pause for a second and lower it with control until it reaches the floor. Pause, reset, repeat. The last exercise of the day today is goblet squats. The goblet squat is a classic squat variation that utilizes a ton of knee flexion, making it a perfect choice to work out the quadriceps. It gets its name because you hold a dumbbell as it looks like a goblet. To perform the goblet squat, you're going to hold a dumbbell and hold it to your chest. Flip a dumbbell to stand vertically and pick it up by one end, one standing. You're going to place your palms together under the dumbbell as you're making a cup that will resemble a large goblet. One end of the dumbbell will sit in between your palms, resting on your hands. Further, be sure to have your elbows tucked in, pointing down. When performing the goblet squat, it's vital to understand the squat variation is performed with an upright torso, much like a front squat. The torso will be vertical with a minimal bend in the waist. The shins will remain as vertical as possible as the hips are pushed back with flexion in the knees. My beautiful, muscular, fit queens and kings, kings and queens, we made it to the end of the workout. I really love how I felt the intensity and the strength in each repetition and set that I did today. I also was really pleased on how I did practice time under tension in my workout today, which refers to the total time my muscles were under strain, damage, or tension during an exercise, which can enhance muscle growth and strength by slowing down movements and increasing the duration of each repetition, that I can maximize the effectiveness of my workouts. I was also really filled with joy to experience and see the pump during my workout as well, which is temporary swelling or engorgement of muscles with blood during or after my workout, resulting in a feeling of fullness and tightness, often associated with increased muscle size and vascularity. We made it to the end of this video, my beautiful, muscular, fit community of queens and kings, kings and queens, goddesses and gods, gods and goddesses, the sisters and brothers, the brothers and sisters out there. Before I end the video, I just want to end off on a positive, optimistic note. I want to give encouraging, supportive, helpful advice for the ones in need and who may or may not need it. The first one is find balance. Strive for balance in all areas of your life, including work, relationships, as well as self-care. Listen to your body, mind, soul, and prioritize activities that nourish and restore you. The second one being, make sure you have and practice resilience. Life is full of ups and downs, and developing resilience is crucial for navigating challenges and setbacks. Cultivate the ability to bounce back from adversity, adapt to change, and maintain a positive outlook even in challenging times. The third one is take care of your health. Physical, mental, and emotional well-being are interconnected and vital for a fulfilling life. Prioritize self-care practices such as regular exercise, healthy eating, adequate sleep, and stress management. I am always so filled with excitement and joy when I get my muscles exercising with my beautiful, muscular, fit community out there. Please make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share, hit that notification bell, and I will see you in the next video. See you later.